We true soldiers. We don't die. No, 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 no.
Yeah, we back. YouTube, what's good, everybody? Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cause We Geek'D. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Your boy feeling super right here, man. It's your boy, Rev. Joining me is the man that said he gonna start his alphabet ABC. He says gonna be C-U-Z. And that's cause we got that man that said, listen, he invented cussing. And that's Big J. You know, so joining us is the hardest working man in podcast business out here, man. We got BA in the building, man. I say, BA, man, just relax and, you know, sit back and relax. Man, he said, nah, I got to keep working. Shout out to BA out here, man. Glow Sun Productions finest. Listen, you guys already know, man. If you're into the geek culture, into geek content, into movies, into television, we're here for it. So, guys, join us over here for these conversations. Simply hit that subscribe button if you're new. Also, too, everybody, hit them likes for us, too, man. That'd be much appreciated. And also, too, if you guys have any questions or any comments addressing any of the topics that we bring up today, do us a favor. Go ahead and enter there in the comment section, and we'll address those toward the end of the show. All right. And also, too, we got to show some love to the merch of the channel. Yes, sir. Listen, if you guys are into the merch of the channel, simply scroll down to the description box. We have a link to each one of the shirts here in the description box. Listen, guys, we got a lot to get into here, man. It's pretty important today, man. Some Sony news is dropped. We got some other Marvel news dropping, man. So we know we got to get to it, fellas. So let's go ahead and get into the main topic. I know it's gonna be music to BA ears right here. Check it out, y'all. Spider-Man spinoff universe is officially set to be rebooted. This is due to Kraven the Hunter flopping. I don't know if it's just Kraven, but hey, it is what it is. Cuz, what you think about this news, man? Are you excited for a reboot? Are you like, yo, just quit while you ahead? What's on your mind, man?
So, a couple things when it comes to the reboot. Is it going to be, so with the reboot, will it be mixed in with the MCU to where, remember how Ryan Coogler wanted to use Kraven within Black Panther 2? No, like everything that happened with Chadwick and stuff. So, of course, it changed. But also, Sony said no. So, would that be part of reboots, allowing some of the characters to go into the MCU? Before they have their own film. Also, not really having these, like Madam Web could have been much better if they would have allowed for Spider-Man to be in it, talk about Spider-Man and stuff like that. It could have been better. You know, it could have been. But it felt
like Spider-Man name would have helped.
No, but if Spider-Man would have been in it though, like if you would actually pull actual Spider-Man in it to actually to allow for it to actually have some type of realness to it. As far as being a Spider-Verse, it would have helped. Wouldn't have said it would have been great, but it would have helped. It would have taken it from a 5 to maybe a 15. Maybe a 15. You don't think it would have? It would have bumped it up to a 15. But Tom Holland would have been a plus 10.
With the
Tom
glasses on,
Holland is definitely Tom Holland's a plus 10. No, but that will be my question: is would they allow for these characters to start off in the MCU before having their own movie? But also, this is well overdue. Like they had a series of flops. I think it was. I think what took so long was because Venom did well in the theaters. It wasn't just like the overwhelming, like everybody loved it, because it had its problems as well. But it was the fact that they were able to drop Venom every few years, and they got a bump up. You had if you dropped a Sony movie after a MCU movie, it got a bump as well. So it had these different instances, and then they hit the fact of the MCU was down. Now you have a bad Sony movies on top of it, which will get down even more. So that's my biggest thing: is how would they start it? Will Spider-Man be talked about more? Will Spider-Man be in these movies? Like, what are the steps that they're actually going to do to actually make the movies better? Because it was a myriad of issues within them. Bad writing, bad stories, dry commentary, especially what was it, the Craven, with old girl talking to Craven. Like, it was just terrible when it came just overall. So these are just different things that they're going to have to discuss to actually fix before they actually do a reboot. But reboot is needed and necessary, and I'm glad that's happening. But they're gonna do it, so it might as well start from the beginning and figure out how to be better at it. Yes. What you got, Big J?
No, we don't need a reboot. You don't need to see a reboot of the spum scene, as they call it.
Just put it down.
Let it go. Yeah. Let it die. A slow and painful death. I mean, let's go back to what you're talking about, Venom, right? Mm-hmm, so the first Venom movie, it was not good, and it made $856 million worldwide. Right?
It went bad.
The symbiotes. Come on, I didn't even know how to say the word. Come on.
Hey, nobody complained when they said Ong in moves at not Taika Waititi, what was his name? M. Night Shyamalan's Last Airbender.
I'm just saying. So let's look at the next movie. So Let There Be Carnage made $506 million, right?
Hold on. What the first one made?
856.
Oh damn.
Then the next one made 506, and then the last one finished off at 478. So the thing is, it was diminishing returns, and they kept chasing that high, the first one, not learning that, okay, this ain't really good, and let's keep doing the same thing over and over again and trying to cash that check, and they keep seeing the checks drop more and more. But and then they came up with, hey, you know what, let's do Morbius, Sorry, how much did Morbius make? Does anybody remember that?
Oh my God, you want to tell us?
Huh?
Do we really want to know?
Yeah, y'all want to know. Morbius.
Like 100 million or something like that.
100,000, $167 million. Box office smash. And then Craven.
Hold on. 115. 115.
$62 million.
You lying. You lying.
Worldwide.
Are you serious?
Oh my God.
US was 25 million. 25 million.
At least broke 100 mil.
Wow, bro. That's
Jesus.
Let's see about BA's favorite movie, Madam Web. How much did that one make? Wow, that one made 100 million. That made 100 million worldwide.
I don't know how that made 100 million, but okay.
A lot of that was people was talking about how bad it was, and so folks went to go see because they didn't think it was that bad.
Man, it can't be that bad. Oh, okay.
Did y'all see War of the Worlds? You saw my movie? Where's my son?
It can't be that bad.
Where is my son?
But the thing is, man, it was terrible. It's been terrible. It's been losing money for them. And we had a glimmer of hope when they said the Sony realized, hey, we can't do this. Let's just give the characters to Marvel. Let Marvel make the movies. We get a percentage of the movies they make, and everybody's like, hey, that makes a whole lot of sense. Marvel gets to play with all them 300 characters that went to Spider-Man. And it makes the MCU complete. And they could just go about their business. They just can't make solo Hulk movies, but you know what? We okay with that.
That's fine. He's still in the MCU. That's
Yeah,
fine.
he's an MC. He's in every other, making pair up with somebody in every movie. That's all you gotta do. Have him be in somebody else's movie every time. Or do but so my thing is, this is terrible. It's gonna be terrible again because once again they haven't learned their lesson, that they don't know what they're doing. And unless you're gonna let Kevin Feige produce all the movies and oversee all, if they're trying to go off on their own again and think they got it, then it's gonna be more foolishness. And really and truly, they just need to sell. They gonna do. They just need to sell to Marvel, sell it all back to Marvel, and let it be done. But what you got, BA?
Apparently, according to Ro, this is one of my favorite things that's happening because according to Jay, my favorite movie is in this situation. So, with that being said, let's be positive, right? So why are they doing this? I guess they're stuck, and I guess they don't realize that Venom is he's like an anti-villain. Like he's a bad guy, but he does good things from time to time. So that was enough to get the average person to kind of like it. And that's why people fell, they kind of fell for the Venom character in this particular franchise. And it was enough to have 2 other movies, questionable at best, but they made them. It's not like that for Craven. People don't like Craven like that. People don't like Morbius like that. Like you're trying to sell that and it's not working. So you have to find another face, another good guy. You gotta find somebody else. You can't make movies on villains. It don't work. Who made that successful? Maybe a horror franchise, but that's about it. And I think that's what I don't they're trying to overcome that aspect of it, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work because the main person that we want to see isn't in the movies, but he's in the other field. He's in the other place. Like, oh, he's over there. I might as well just go watch his movie then, right? It's that kind of a thing. So it sucks. And I'm afraid they're gonna be fooled again, or I guess we might be fooled. Somebody's gonna be fooled because they got Venom the animated movie coming out. That's probably gonna be crazy. As I was a proponent for it last time we talked about it, like, yo, I'm all for that, but that's a niche thing. That's like, yo, Venom is gonna go crazy. He's gonna be all symbiotic and he's gonna kill people. Like, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's right up my alley. But that don't mean you make a movie off of it. Like, what we doing here? And it's just, I feel like we're just going to go down the same rabbit hole here, and we're going to be in the same situation yet again. Why it's not doing well? You just find another face, find another good guy. Can you not do Spider-Gwen? Can you do somebody else? Just figure something out. Put a placeholder here so we can say, okay, good guy, bad guy. Okay, it's mainly centered on the bad guy, but I see the good guy around. Suicide Squad, I think they had Batman quickly in the movie, real quickly, and he was out of there. But it was enough to keep it going. That's all. I mean, it don't take much. It's not hard to find success in this franchise. You just got to give people someone that they can actually cheer for from time to time, and they don't.
It's a lot I want to take away from this news here. So first of Big J, when you said Andrew Garfield, supposedly they have some kind of deal with Marvel where they can't use Spider-Man in their universe while Marvel is using him.
But okay, but it could have been another Spider-Man.
No. I mean, I know what you're saying. You're saying like no, can't use Spider-Man and all, not even Miles. That's why you haven't seen Miles Morales being thrown out there yet. They're waiting till everything died down, and then they're going to use Miles Morales later on, which is why they were telling Marvel they can't use Miles Morales because they're going to use Miles Morales later on down the line once Tom's run is over with or whatever. So yeah, that's part of the deal. They can't use Spider-Man and all, no matter what Spider-Man. It can't even be Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider. It sounds too much like Spider-Man. Like you can't use any of that, which is why they only can hint to Spider-Man in some kind of like obscure way. Who was a spider crawling on the table, smashed with a newspaper, or like what Cub was saying. What's the baby name gonna be? Peter. Ping, ling, ling, bling, bling. Oh, somebody dropped a glass word. You can't say the full name. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dumb, But I mean, that's the deal they have with Marvel. This is my thing, man. Okay, I'm gonna say the Venomverse, but the Sony Spider-Man verse hurt themselves in this way, man. They could have had good products. Like Cuz said, they could have had good products. You could have. But some of the decisions that you made leading to making those products was not good. They got the same person who wrote Morbius. They know how bad Morbius was. They got the same people to write Morbius to write Madam Web. This is also the same person who wrote Gods of Egypt. If anybody's seen that, if you haven't seen that, save yourself. Do not watch that movie. That's how bad it is. So you take these people who wrote a bad movie, then turn around and hire them for another movie. They write that movie bad. And then you say, you know what? We going for the trifecta. Put them on Madam Web. And we sit here wondering, why in the world did Madam Web fail? Jeez, I wonder why. It's like I can't even say they rushed anything. It's like they didn't put any type of forethought into this universe. And I said this a million times. How in God's name are you working hand in hand with a man who has the most successful franchise in all of Hollywood, and you didn't pick up on anything? This man putting certain talent around these projects, and that's how they're successful. Y'all are getting some of the worst people at every position ever: directors, writers, producers. Like, so did you want to lose money? I'm confused. Did you not learn anything from Kevin Feige? Working with him for how long? Spider-Man been in the MCU? Since what? 17? It's been 10 years 17. Now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, I don't understand it. And then, like, I know they fired the guy who was over. Was it Sony, or they got a new guy over Sony, right? New CEO. Yeah. So they fired that guy's out the way. Now they got a new guy, which is why this news came out. He's the one who said we're gonna reboot it and everything. What you asked, Cuz, the question, that's kind of what I was asking when I heard about this earlier. I'm like, so if you reboot it, are you gonna reboot it to fit within the MCU? Like, are you gonna let Kevin Feige and them, shepherd this in the correct way? Or is he gonna be like, well, no, we're gonna stay on track. They can keep Spider-Man, but we're gonna keep everybody else. Kind of like what BA was saying. Instead of you making these guys actual bad guys, you're making them misunderstood characters. Kraven is not a misunderstood character. He is a bad guy. He's not an anti-hero. You know what I'm saying? So, BJ?
Kraven is a nature conservationist and lover and protector of all animals. He is like Captain Planet. You misunderstood the character from all them years of the comics. You the one that don't know what you're talking about.
That's Poison Ivy too.
Yeah, my bad.
she loved the plants.
Like that's what I'm saying, bro. With the whole when they tried to make these movies. If for one, I think I told Cuz as we talked about this movie, I wasn't sold on the Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kraven. I'm like, see, y'all just don't understand who Kraven is, right? Like, this dude probably an older, grizzled type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Not like some dang, GQ model or something or whatever. Like, bro, that's not Kraven. And it's like, then on top of that, the fact, like you said, he making him some kind of, ranger, park ranger, Rick type of superhero or something. It's like, who is over this stuff? Is there anybody who in there who ever picked up a damn comic book? That's the one question I want to ask. Has any of y'all ever picked up a comic book? Are y'all going on Google and getting cliff notes and saying, okay, Kraven done this and that and this. Okay, we're gonna check these boxes off. We got these 5 things in the movie. Just make the movie. And this is like, well, you wonder why it didn't y'all failed. At Madam Web, I remember I told Cuz, I don't know who signed off on it. I don't know who sat in the boardroom was like, you know what? That's it right there. Now, supposedly the idea of the movie is nothing like the idea that we actually saw on the screen. That was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole entire premise completely changed from what we saw on the screen, which is why it was so trash. Why they kind of felt mismatched in pieces and stuff like that. People just like it's like a Frankenstein project or something or whatever. Like, it's just a lot of pieces just put together just anywhere. And just throw that in there. Put that in there. Put it in there. It's okay.
You remember they even lied to the artists, to the actors. And told them they were gonna be in the MCU, and then that's where the old girl fired her whole team because she was like, y'all let me get in this mess.
As a matter of fact, wasn't it multiple people? Like, one of the people on the Kraven 2 said that they thought they were going to be part of Morbius. Morbius.
That was Tyrese. Tyrese was saying they told him that he was going to be in the MCU.
Yeah.
So that's that Sony, man.
That's how Sony got him in there. Hey, you gonna be part of the MCU? What? Sign me up. So when do I see Doctor Strange?
The biggest city going on right now.
I forgot to tell you. Like, okay.
We can't even say MCU in here.
Matter of fact, those 3 letters, we can't say that in any part of our movies. You know what I'm saying? You can't say anything. MC can't say Marvel. Like, well, that's marvelous. Nope, can't say that. Got Marvel in there. But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do this, man. If they decide to do this. Now, I hope because what you were saying, I hope they go that route where it's like you let the MCU kind of shepherd them in or whatever. Like, if you want them to be, because if they're attached to the MCU, they'll be more successful. Because if you're attached to the MCU, you know Kevin Feige finna be hands on. Like, no. We're not putting that in there. Yeah. Take that out. We're gonna add this, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So if they decide to go that route, I'm for it. I'm with you, Big J. That's not to say Sony has not had successful things. But lately, we're talking about lately. What have you done for me lately? It has not been good. So I trust these projects in somebody else's hands compared to whoever and whatever is running it over there in Sony. So that's kind of my thing. What you can say something about Big J? Oh, you muted.
I was gonna say I think that Sony's gonna hire Ike Perlmutter and Avi Arad to come back and run this thing. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna run it
he is doing
straight to the ground.
Hold on, Avi Arad.
Avi Arad is not. No, Avi Arad made a lot of bad decisions in that. He was the one that tried to that made Spider-Man 3 what it was, and let's put everybody in it and all that stuff. Avi is about making toys.
I think he did. Didn't he one of the ones too that did the Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Mm-hmm. And Ike Perlmutter, you know Perlmutter, he's famous for his Inhumans. So
oh God, bro.
Yeah. He made all the greatest flops and all the other terrible. That's why I remember. That's why Kevin Feige ain't want nothing to do with Marvel TV for years. He was like, nope, ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he bumped heads for the longest.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want nothing to do with none of that. I'm over here chilling.
Ike Perlmutter is the one who took the Inhumans from him. Because remember, we were supposed to have an Inhumans movie around the time I think it was Captain America. I think Civil War was supposed to come out, and Ike Perlmutter took it and added to the TV side, and we got out of that. That was so trash. God, that show was bad, bro. But yeah, man. Like I said, of course, they rebooted. They're gonna add all. They're gonna recast characters or whatever. But now, kind of wondering who they gonna have as the characters. The only one who can be close to a hero level is Venom. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, maybe Morbius too. But Morbius kind of an anti-hero too.
Jared Leto for the win, coming back.
He back, people.
Can't think of nobody else, but I mean, like BA was saying, y'all bad guys.
Black Cat.
Yeah, Black Cat, yeah. But when you want her attached to Spider-Man though?
Okay, but once again, we talking about Sony and the infinite wisdom,
right?
So you never know.
I mean, it's just like you saying, maybe we're gonna have Lois Lane, but no Superman or Clark Kent or nothing. So you can't have that.
What you mean? They're gonna have a Lois Lane? Wait a minute. Isn't DC supposed to be doing what's his name? Jimmy Olsen show? The Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah, but he's still within DCU though. I mean, the DCU.
Yeah.
We talking about them. You having Black Cat over here and what's it called again? What'd you say it was? The Spunksy? What was it called?
Spunksy, yeah.
Yeah, Spunksy, and then you got Spider-Man over here in the MCU. They can't even interact or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, hopefully they'll include the MCU in some kind of way, man. So we'll see though. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and turn the page, man, and get to these quick hits. Oh, we got here, fellas. So check this out. Daredevil Born Again Season 3 will move past the Mayor Fisk storyline. Are they? Spoiler? What's going on? Season 3 will feel like the Frank Miller era comics. I like something a little more street level, personally. That's a showrunner right there. He said that. Okay. Big J, man, what you think about this, man?
I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't think they're gonna wear out all the Mayor Fisk thing in season 2 because it's gonna be crazy. And then I think Fisk needs to go on back to being just a criminal, and then move on. Maybe introduce somebody else from his rogues gallery, and make it interesting. What you got, Real? What you got? I see your hand.
So if that's the case, are we not doing the Devil's Reign? We not being a full-fledged storytelling
I think they're gonna bail on it.
Okay.
No, what could be cool.
I'm not mad at him, just asking because
So, do you think we're gonna? Now, here's a question: do you think we're gonna get the people from Spider-Man: Brand New Day, like the Tombstone and all the rest of them, in Daredevil? That would be interesting. In the Hand and all that, like I said, if Tombstone's in charge of the Hand, and we got two, will they be in there and taking over the ground level stuff while Fisk is doing other stuff? I think that would make it more interesting, and it would tie it all into the MCU too.
Yeah, connected to you. I can see it. I can see it. Or should I say I hope so? I would definitely hope so. But I can see it. I can see it.
What you got, BA?
When you say Frank Miller, right? So I mean, he pretty much revitalized Daredevil for what we see today, right? So I think if you're going to say it's going to be post or after no mayor as in Fisk, he might not be mayor, but still be a part of it, right? Like that don't mean like he's not going to be still around. It's just he might not be mayor. Okay, probably shouldn't be mayor to begin with, right? So that's not that hard of a stretch there. And I think we're going to focus a lot more on Elektra. I think that's going to be the thing to I guess hone in on for season 3. You're going to have all these other characters. You're going to probably have some of the Defenders a part of it and things like that. But is he going to be rocking with Karen Page the whole time? Nah, probably not. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna he moves around. Let's just say that he gets it in. So I think that's the thing for season 3 is to introduce Elektra like heavy and then let her do what she does. Especially if you want to introduce the Hand and all this other stuff like that's happening. Like we're heading into that direction regardless. So Elektra isn't even in that it's not even that hard of a stretch right there. So I definitely think that they should incorporate that and just get gritty, real, like you said, street level. Personally, that means it's gonna be dark and gritty. You know what I'm saying, with the artistry of everything and just how certain colors pop at certain times, like Sin City vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's my Daredevil. I like that. I like where we're going with it. So I'm gonna answer that one. I don't know if Alexa's dead or not. Even if she did, bring it back. I don't care. Find a way to make it happen. This is Marvel.
I gotta watch that show again, bro. I really forgot. I really forgot what happened to her.
And it's not the same exact thing from Netflix or whatever the case may be. It's anchored in that, but it's not continuation off of that. So you can come up with something new if you want.
I think it is BA.
That's what we canon.
Yeah, all that stuff is canon. They everything that happened to Daredevil in yeah, I gotta watch Defenders again and see what happened. Because even Ben Urich's is it daughter or granddaughter? Daughter. That a daughter, the one that's in this show.
I think that's his daughter.
Yeah, like she's the reporter person now, and he's still dead. You know what I'm saying? Based off of the Netflix stuff. So I mean, like I said, I got to go back and watch the Defender. I've seen that show so many times. I don't even remember what happened to that girl. I just remember that Daredevil was in the explosion, which led to Daredevil season 3 or whatever. So I don't really remember. But what you got, cuz?
I like it. That they're going to be moving. Yeah, that they're going to end up moving off of the Mayor Fisk. That means that season 2 is going to be wild with it. And I do like the Frank Miller because the Sin City is the first thing that popped in my head too. BA. As soon as read it, was like, Frank, okay, a little idea. And I've what's also gives comfort is that more and more of the showrunners and people involved are pro street level when it comes to like the Daredevil, your Spider-Man.
Speaking our language.
Yeah, you're starting to hear a lot more street level instead of just a big solar system universe and massive fights like that. You still need the street level stuff, the stuff that is the gritty, the down to earth. That's where a lot of the fun is. And so to start hearing a lot more of that coming from like your Kevin Feige, your Tom Holland, now the showrunner. It's like, okay, now we can have a little bit of fun. I know Tom Holland doesn't have a say, but still to hear from him that he liked it that way, and then also, but Feige likes street level as well, makes it that much more fun. So definitely, I'm looking forward to it just to see what it is, and I guess it would, for the most part, be kind of a spoiler, just to talk about like it could be the end of moving past his mayoral stint, which means that some bad things could end up happening between all of season 2 going into Doomsday and stuff like that. Could bring down the end of his mayoral time, just because it's going to be a lot of stuff going on at that point. But it's pretty exciting that they are being close to the comic books and keeping it street level as they also bring in the characters as well. What you got, Ray?
You know, we just said something got me thinking. So season 3 comes out after Doomsday, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how they gonna do season 3.
It'd have to come out after Secret Wars too, though, wouldn't it? Because I thought if it can't come out,
no, it'll be before Secret Wars.
Before Secret Wars.
How can it be before Secret Wars? Nothing can happen between them two. If everybody's on Battle World, there ain't no street level nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would have to be stopped. It would have to be until they reboot the universe. Then it can come back. But otherwise, you can't have no. What are they fighting? What they doing? If the world ended, you ain't worried about no hand, and Tombstone and Mayor.
You know what though? I want to see it affect this. I want to see it affect Daredevil now. That's what I want to see.
In season 3, it probably will. But I'm like, I think it'll be the after effects. It'll be the incident.
So what's going on in Daredevil was not lining up with what's going on? What's the name then?
I think it's lined up to go into Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Spider-Man is supposed to be
directly before.
Oh yeah, it is before. Right. So,
but remember what we've heard though. They said the reason that they said the Spider-Man and Tom Holland and the Hulk are not in this one is because whatever is happening is kind of like sidelining them, and then they'll be back in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So that's why it's not boom straight into it. But like I said, at that point, that's why nothing can really happen until Secret Wars is over because everything would have to be on Battle World. If Doomsday ends on Battle World, then everything got to be on Battle World. You can't, like I said, there is no.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But this thing though, like I know they're trying to like keep everything separate or whatever. But I want to see the effects of what was going on in Secret Wars. I want it to also affect these characters too. Because that also shows us that, okay, this is all one collective universe or whatever, right? Like, we know they're connected or whatever, but like, we talking about, I want to see that, like, and I kind of like feel that connection, right? So, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going into Doomsday, right? And season 3 is after Doomsday, like, what are they going to do? Are you going to act like it's not, nothing's happening? Or like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder how they're going to do that. Like you said, unless they're going to wait, that's a whole nother year, though, Big J, if they do that. Unless they're going to wait till after Secret Wars, that's another year. That's 2 years. Like, say, once this come out in what? May? March? Was it March?
March.
So,
next month.
Yeah, it'd be like a year and a half if you're talking about doing that. Because you got March, and then you got the December when so yeah. 2 years. If you're talking about doing that following March. If you're talking about that. So I don't know how they would do this, unless, like I said, unless they just want you to completely ignore what's going on in Secret Wars and just have the season regular like they were gonna have it anyway. But like I said, I don't. You're gonna get a lot of folks asking questions and crying and whining online if you do that. I'm just saying. You already got like Punisher from the TV side. Now he's in the movies, so you got that connection right there. And then we don't know what other connection they're gonna have in Spider-Man. It could probably be some other stuff too, from what the news that we've been hearing or whatever. So you can't ignore that, bro. Like, yeah, you gotta explain that some kind of way or show them being affected by that or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're gonna do that. That's gonna be interesting though. how they do that, boy.
I got some electro news, so I had to look into it
Hold
because I
on.
forgot
Good
to.
or bad?
No, just what you were saying. Remember, she died twice allegedly. In the Netflix series, she got stabbed up. And then the hand resurrected her, so she came back in the Defender series, and that's when the building fell on her and Daredevil. So if Daredevil survived, you never seen a end scene or the murder scene. So with her being resurrected, she's supposed to have enhanced abilities. So at the end of it, it's safely to assume that she made it out as well, especially if he made it out.
Yeah, I'm about to watch this season again. That's probably why I couldn't remember, because that, like you said, we didn't see nothing. The only thing we saw was maybe he was in that water, and then like the debris, he got hit in the head and then kind of like floated back or whatever. We saw that, but we didn't see her. So, that's interesting. I mean, like I said, somebody got to be leading the hand. I ain't talking about Tombstone either, bitch. I'm talking about a real big boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Tombstone really is like a henchman. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Somebody got to be pulling the strings for Tombstone. So we got to probably see how that go. But yeah. All right, y'all. Check this one out. So this news, I think you were talking about this off camera, BJ. You kind of talked about this on last show too. So Loki will reportedly have a small role in Avengers Doomsday. So I was watching John Kempier's show probably earlier, and he kind of talked about this. So I think I said this before, he is one of the few people who already know about doing it, what it is and all that stuff. He knows everything about it already. And so he's trying not to like tell too much or whatever, give nothing away like that. But he says, but if somebody comes out, if it's like something like major that everybody's talking about, he'll kind of like chime in on it, but he's not gonna really tell you anything about it because he didn't want to spoil nothing. But he said like there are some news that's coming out that people are saying online that actually is true to what's going on in the movie. He said he's not telling you which one is which, but he's just telling you that some of the things are true to what he knows. And so this right here is one of those things. He was saying that Loki has an important, a very, very, very important role, but it's not a big role, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So
he will have a ton of screen time.
That's what it sounds like. And so also too, BJ, I guess I could let you elaborate on this. When you talked about the Steve Rogers thing, that's starting to go around online, and that could be true. So we gonna have to see. But what you got on this, BA?
Mr. Fantastic had a decent role, not necessarily a lot of screen time in Doctor Strange 2. So did Black Bolt. So did basically that whole panel, right? So they brought them on to have a significant role, but it wasn't a big role. To enhance other talent, which in that case was one of Maximoff. I think the same thing is going to be here. I think Loki's going to be in this role. Now he might not fully just straight out die, but he's going to be in this role to enhance what Doom is doing. Whether they fight, whether he just takes his powers, he might reduce him back to being regular Loki. I don't know. I'm not going that far, but he's there to enhance. I don't think he's there to save anything yet. He'll probably do that in Secret Wars, but I don't think he does that in this. I think he gets things taken away from him, mainly by Doom, and then we basically it enhances what Doom is trying to do. So significant, yes. Big role, no. And I'm pretty much that's the vibe I'm feeling.
What you got, Cuz?
Yeah, I can see that as well. Especially with it's going to be winding down the multiverse, and he's basically at the multiverse tree essentially. So he will have a role in it. I think that will be essentially probably Dr. Doom meeting up with or being there with him at some point. because of the multiverse and everything that's happening. But yeah, I can see what BA is saying as far as him having a small role, but it could end up being his doom, essentially. So that's where
No pun
I
intended.
could. Oh no, definitely pun intended. Nah, but that's where I could definitely see it end up happening. Where he has a small role, but it's just because it's important. Because of the tree, and you don't have to do any extended time with him, just because you have so many other things that you have to deal with as well. So yeah, I can see that being true. It wouldn't be too shocking if it is a short one. What will be shocking is what happens to cause it to be short. I think that will be shocking. What you got, Big J?
So my thing is, I don't think he's going to die or anything. I don't think it'll be tragic. It may just be that he's still holding everything together until it falls apart. I think that's why
Yeah.
it has to be small because he'll probably be at the TVA. And I've been hearing hints. Like, remember we heard the rumor that of the opening scene with the Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire battling against Wolverine,
Wolverine, yeah.
and they were saying that Tobey's world was being destroyed. But then one of the rumors was that Loki was sending TVA to snatch Tobey before his world falls and bring him back. And so they say what could be happening is that where he has an important role, but a small role because he's going and snatching heroes while Doom is doing his thing. He's snatching heroes from all around the multiverse to fight him for Secret Wars, unbeknownst to Doom.
So
And so that,
he's the Beyonder.
yeah, like he's taking the place of the Beyonder, but pulling, that because he's pretty powerful right now. I mean, he's controlling all time in the multiverse. But like I said, but having where he's because like remember they said that was the other rumor that he plucked Steve from the 616 and put him in 828 because there
That's the
was no
rumor going
Steve
around
and
right
Peggy.
now.
Yeah, because there's no Steve and Peggy in 828. And so they said that way they could be safe and not interfere with anything and raise their kid. But like I said, so it seems like he's doing stuff and moving things around in the background. And like I said, Doom may not even know about him until boom, it's too late. Once Doom makes his move and then all the rest of the heroes find out that Doom is bad, that's when Loki could unleash his, multiverse Avengers on him. And that could be cool. But we would see like, Andrew and all of them come back and everybody fighting, all the OGs fighting against because remember they said we're not gonna see Storm. And Halle Berry kind of hinted that she's not in this one when she was doing an
Yeah, she
interview
will
with
be in the
her.
next one.
She kind of hinted she wasn't in this one, but she might be in the next one. That may be why they may have pulled a Storm from a different universe or something and have her show up along with Jean and all the rest of the ones that's missing and fight. Which could be cool. So we'll see. What
Yeah.
you got?
No, no, I agree with you. The only thing is, like you said, we're hearing different stories. Now it could be both right. We talking about the whole Spider-Man with the Wolverine fight, and then you talking about him getting Captain America because that's what we're starting to hear. Like I guess that opening part we saw him on that farm and like picking up his son and all that stuff. That was right before Loki came and picked him up. The other thing we're also hearing is y'all remember when we saw the Excelsior in Thunderbolts at the end of that, in the end credit. Supposedly they're saying that was the Fantastic Four, Steve and Loki. So what I was hearing too was on that. It's on that ship. So we still don't have a concrete, definitive like answer on who's on that ship. We'll probably have to wait till the movie come out for all that. But that's what I'm hearing also too. That somehow Steve and them on there trying to come to that Earth to warn them or whatever the case is. But suppose what I heard that I heard Loki, Steve, and all them on there with the Fantastic Four is what I heard. So I'm not even sure. But I mean, like I said, we're gonna see, man. But like I said, this all sounds interesting. I'm really waiting for a trailer, man. We can just get a trailer, kind of get an idea of what we kind of start guessing. Our guess could be a little bit more pinpoint. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be a little bit nice. All right, yeah, we got a couple more here. Check this out. So Tombstone will reportedly play a key role in the new Spider-Man trilogy. What you got on this one, cuz?
So I do like Tombstone. I think he's it'll be a fun character to have. it is a true street level character. My question is, what do you mean by key? Is it just a key that because he's essentially indestructible, that so he keeps hanging around, or are you saying he's a key role that they're going to have him in a boss position? So that's what I'm worried about. Is because henchman, just a villain. I'm glad that he's going to be on the screen, but as a uh, like a legit crime boss, that is interesting. It will definitely be different if they go with that route, because every time you've seen him, as typically he's working for somebody. So having him as a crime boss would be different. But that's what I'm wondering about is as they talk about the key role, will it be that high level boss, or will he be just the one under and just be the high level henchman that the boss can depend on? He's like, okay, this guy's the issue. Uh, Tombstone gonna handle my issue. What you got, Big J?
I put a note. I put a note in the chat. Like,
Yeah, I like that.
I do too.
Yeah.
It'd be good fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be fine. Yeah. I'll be okay with it.
I mean, so I could see Tombstone sticking around, but like I said, he's always been kind of a lower level character. He's not like a big boss, so I don't know how that fits in with what they're doing. I could see him falling in under Fisk, at some point, maybe being like an underboss to Fisk or something of that level. But it just depends on what they're going to do with him. But I mean, he could have an overarching arc. Now, if we ever get that Mr. Negative we heard about, that he could also be working for Negative instead of Fisk, which would also make it interesting. But until Sony keeps saying that we're not going to get him, so maybe we shall see.
Damn, want my trailer at Big J.
Huh? We ain't going to use a trailer. They're not going to release a trailer.
Going straight to the movie.
They're going to release the trailer after the movie.
Yeah.
Right.
This is Sony we talking about, man.
Got a movie coming out. My bad.
Yeah, it's Sony.
Like, movie. I already seen the movie already. I'm walking out the stadium right now.
Sony don't know what they're doing, man.
What's the trailer?
You know what I'm saying? What you got, BJ?
So I guess that there's two ways. I guess the first way is sometimes they might just change it. They might just make him like the guy, like one of those guys. So I can see him fighting Spider-Man 3 different times. They just can't. Spider-Man just can't get the better of him. Or he's like, oh, I need to kill him, but I can't. One of those things, or the fact that they lean on his indestructible side, and Spider-Man might need more physical help when it comes to that. But the problem is the second thing. That's all. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that notion. I'm cool with Slip from Black Lightning being a part of this type of role. Like I have no problem with that. Why is the Hulk involved? Because he throws it off. He throws the power dynamic off. He throws that off. Like the Hulk is gonna look at Tombstone like, yo, who is this dude? I'm gonna smash him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing. So it messes that up. So if Hulk was not in this movie, then I'm like, yo, okay, cool. Spider-Man gonna have some problems with this. Or maybe people that Tombstone says, okay, you're gonna have to fight A, B, and C first before you even see me. That kind of thing. Like there's different ways that we can go with this good guy, bad guy thing. But when you add the Hulk, it just throws everything off. Like, yo, you need Hulk level villains. Tombstone is not a Hulk level villain. So what are we doing here? I don't know. So that's the unknown. That's the question that I don't have answered, and I don't have a trailer. Like you said, apparently we're gonna get a trailer after the movie. The trailer's gonna come in the credits, by the way. So it's like, I just don't, I don't know where we go with it. And that's the problem. It's too late in the game for me not to know what's going on. But like I'll wrap it up by saying like this: like it's just him by himself. I can see it. I can see different levels, different variations of Spider-Man. because you can pretty much beat down Tombstone to a high degree. Like he can really Spider-Man that is can go to a different level of just being angry and stuff like that. Like he can do that to Tombstone, and Tombstone will still be okay. If the Hulk does that, then that changes everything. It ain't gonna be 3 movies of Slim. So I just need to know what's going on. That's all.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I don't even know. Now I wonder, because he's older, is he stronger? As far as Tom, well, Peter Parker, you know what I'm saying? Because actually the Spider-Man's actually stronger than a lot of people know. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
Yeah, he's extremely strong. It's just that he holds back a lot, because he's from the neighborhood Spider-Man. So yeah, like you said with Tombstone, like BJ, you've been saying that you're hearing that he's gonna be over the hand and all that stuff. So maybe he is gonna be kind of a boss in this in this universe or whatever. Because technically, y'all, he's trying to be a boss in the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man animated show. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like BA might be onto something. Maybe they changing some things up. Maybe he will be a boss. You know what I'm saying? If you talk about, like, we've seen it in the animated side, and then like you said, you're hearing that he might be over the hand. Maybe he is a boss. We'll have to see. Cause dang, BA, you keep bringing up the Hulk, man. I'm still trying to think like how they going to. It's like having Superman in a Suicide Squad movie, right? Like, who gonna stop this dude? Like, that's not fair. Like, he just going there to wipe everybody out. That's the end of the movie. That's 5 minutes right there. That's the opening credits, and that's it. Montage, 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how they're gonna use the Hulk, because Tombstone is strong, but I don't think he's strong enough to go toe to toe with the Hulk, man. So, I might need to go back and see there's some stories where they might have went toe to toe or whatever. But like BA also said too, I know Tombstone gonna be a lot to handle for Spider-Man by itself. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know. I'm ready to see the movie. I'm ready to see a dang trailer, man. Rumor is they're gonna have a trailer come out next month. So we'll see. We'll see.
Next year,
when the trailer drop,
right.
Yeah, Sam Butler. The movie come out this year.
Sony.
But shout out to Sony. It's BA's favorite studio right there, man. So you got that Sony tattoo. So
I thought Warner Brothers was up there though. He said Warner Brothers was his favorite.
Check it out, y'all.
Yeah,
last but not least,
I got a WB Warner Brother.
Warner Brother. Only one Eternals character will reportedly appear. Dang, Avengers Secret War, not Doomsday, but Secret Wars, fellas. Well, just think about that, BJ.
Kingo.
Only getting. You know what? You saying that it might be.
With Icarus supposedly he flew into the sun to kill himself, and then so I'm thinking maybe Kingo, unless Dane Whitman shows up just to set up for the Midnight Suns or something. Because he was a character in the movie. He's not an Eternal, but he was a character in the movie.
Maybe I didn't think about that. Maybe they actually mean an Eternal.
That's what I said. The Kingo would be the only one. I mean, he's the only one that could, because remember, he's the only one that we've seen since then, because he was in the What If.
Wasn't it Curie? They went off in space.
Yeah, Mercury and Athena.
Yeah.
And what's
remember they went in space for her to get her. Yeah, Druid. Yeah, Druid. They were the 3 that left. Remember they met Pip and Star Fox in space. So are they gonna address that? Yeah,
it'd be Druid.
Yeah. I don't think they.
And Pip is too. What's the girl?
Pip did she turn human?
I don't know. No, she did. Yeah. She became human.
Yeah, so she don't count.
Cersei didn't Cersei convert her to human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
He might be Kango. You're right, because he's the only one that he was in. What If?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was in What If, and him and the woman from WandaVision.
Agatha. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's gonna probably be him. Any objections on that, y'all? Any objections?
I was thinking it'd be between him or Druid, but he makes the most sense by and large. Kingo. Yeah.
Because he didn't go nowhere, right? He's still here. Yeah, so that makes sense. It's gonna be him. That'll give everybody
wish we
that
got
Eternals
Easter-
connection.
Hmm?
You said what?
I wish we had Easter eggs along the way, like little movie posters and in different backgrounds and stuff. Like that's really what I wanted.
That would have been
I think
pretty
they dropped the
cool.
ball with that.
Didn't they have a movie? One of his movie posters I thought was in Wonder Man. Somebody said I thought they had one of the Kingo's movie posters in there.
Oh, I didn't.
I could have
didn't
sworn
see it
somebody
on
said they
my
wanted to break
reviews.
down. Maybe
Yeah, I
wanted to
didn't see
break.
it in other reviews either.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta go back to Screen Crush and see if they broke that part down. I didn't see that. That'd be fire if they did. That would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the last of the topics there, man. Let's go ahead and turn the page, man. Get to these question comments. We can call it a night, y'all.
So I just did a quick Googles. Yeah, it's a little picture of him.
Oh, I didn't even
It's
see.
it's when they were coming out of the movie theater, and it's one of the movie posters.
Oh, when he was a kid, him and his dad.
No, they're adults.
Yes, Wonder Man and Ben Kingsley. Trevor.
Yeah.
Like the first episode.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I go back and check that out. Cooking says hi. So how you doing, Cooking? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. To the channel. Salon said, "What's up?" He said, "Yeah, Campy have been spoiling too much." He said, "Of course, Loki will have a small role if the multiverse is involved. They'll probably cut him sitting in the chair observing, same as the Watcher." Like I said, he trying not to do it, Salon. He's been doing pretty good and not spoiling nothing, but whatever. Like I said, he said he'll talk about it if everybody is talking about it, like even the main, like tabloids or whatever, movie tabloids and all that are talking about it, he'll bring it up. But other than that, he's keeping a tight lip, and which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know nothing about the movie anyway, so to me it don't even matter. But he said bro was good in Black Lightning. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he definitely was. He said Adam Warlock. I can't remember what we were talking about with Adam Warlock. Oh, he said, my bad. That was Guardians of the Galaxy. What are we talking about?
Coming back?
We didn't mention those girls at all.
So it has to be coming back. Was this his last comment?
Yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about with he said Adam Warlock, and then he said Guardians. I can't remember. Let us know what you meant by that, Salon. I can't remember what we were talking about.
Maybe we were talking about the Eternals coming back. Maybe.
Yeah, it has to be Eternals.
Oh, he's talking about who's coming back. Oh,
yeah, it was Eternals.
Yeah.
And he assumed that Adam Warlock was a part of the Eternals, but he said, "My bad." It's Guardians.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. Yeah, sure. Is he even gonna come back? Is the Guardians of the Galaxy even coming back in this movie at all? That's a good question. They are.
Well, so I've heard once again.
They said Star-Lord coming back at least.
Remember, he was in the visual, when they were doing the images.
The art that got released or whatever. Yeah,
he was on Battle with the champions.
He was sitting. Remember, I kept saying he was sitting on a chair with Vision. Remember, he was in a couch with Vision.
I thought he was in the bar with the champions. Like I thought there was a picture of him in the bar with the champions.
I don't remember that part. I just remember him and like Vision, like on the couch, like they were laughing together or something.
Google.
No. Yeah. See, check it out on Google real quick. Pluto says I missed the show, so I don't have any input, but I gotta ask: any shot of Big J? Any shots from Big J tonight? Man, shots every night from Big J. Man.
I ain't say nothing.
Every show, every show.
About nobody.
Oh, we had her ducking, man. What you mean? Any last but not least, Pluto said looking forward to watching it tomorrow at work though. Yeah, appreciate you, Pluto, man. Appreciate you, man. We definitely appreciate the support, man. But yeah, man, listen, we definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys for another episode. We'll be back here on we got one more. He said, I think Miss Marvel was in the background, so Big J ain't out the way off. Yeah, man. Shout out to Miss Marvel. Is she gonna play a big role in
I heard there's one scene with her what's the girl name? Ironheart and somebody else. Oh, and Bishop.
Oh, so they all gonna be together.
Oh,
I think so.
they're gonna play that role. Okay.
I think they got a small part in like a cameo, almost like a cameo style in Doomsday, but I think once again they have a big part in Secret Wars.
Secret War, right? It makes sense. I just don't remember them getting a chair, but I can see that. But yeah, man, like I said, yo, we will be back here, man, on Saturday. Y'all join us here for another episode on Saturday. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join us here for these geek conversations, man. We talk about all things related to movies and television. Also, too, everybody hit them likes for us today, man. That'd be much appreciated. And like I said, guys, we will be back. If you guys are interested in the merch, simply scroll down to the description box, click on each of the links to the shirts. And yeah, with all that being said, man, it's your boy Rail. We got Cuz in the building, got Big J and BA, man, Cuz we geeks. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We'll catch y'all here on Saturday. Stay geeked. We out, y'all.